It's where Sliders used to be.
Oh no, I haven't. No, that's
$7 can get you a burrito that'll fill you for a day. Well, maybe not a day, like half a day.
no shit. Like, you can just live off those.
That's what I'm saying. And
Say okay, so you'd only have to pay like just about $50 a week.
Yes.
For all the food you need, and
You go out the right hours and stuff, you'll get
like, hey.
And all right, on top of that too,
Is this good advertisement for them to be like?
Yes.
Is it like, no, we can't give a discount? Like, what if we're delivering false information?
I think it's
Is there gonna be, like, a big
loyalty program.
Is there gonna be like a big disclaimer? Not endorsed by Toothpick. No, not Toothpick. Salt. No,
Yeah.
Toothpick I've been to. Toothpick's nice.
awesome. Okay.
I don't spend enough time here, honestly.
Mr. What is it? Talo? I wrote it as Talo.
David Talo Coffey. You know who the fuck I am. You're like,
Yeah,
let me see. Come on.
All right, so David Taylor Coffey.
It's me. Hello.
The first David to play, the second David to be interviewed.
Oh,
right?
yeah, that's right.
We flip-flopped it a little bit.
Well, you know, it's like when you're like jump starting a car. You know, you put them on one way, but then you take them off the opposite order and all that stuff.
So, I saw you with a mug earlier today with a substance of sorts. Caffeinated.
It was just coffee. You'd be like, oh, a substance of sorts.
Okay.
You're gonna be like, oh.
How do you prefer your coffee?
Oh, that's a good question.
As a coffee, you know what I'm saying?
As a coffee,
like,
dude, I am a big fan of pumpkin spice. Ooh. Dude, fucking, so I was born in October, so, I mean, I don't know if that has anything to do with me liking the fall, but, like, that's probably my favorite season, you know? It's not too hot, you know, not too cold, it's nice and mild. But another thing I love is, like, that time of year, you know, you get all that pumpkin shit, you know? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I love my pumpkin spice coffee, but, I mean, usually, yeah, I mean... So it depends. Today was just, like, black coffee. I'm not, like, so strict with it, like, oh, I gotta have this.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm also not one of those people, like... apparently there's some, like, coffee purists out there that will be like, you know, you can't, like, dilute it with cream and sugar. No, if I want a coffee, I'm gonna drink straight coffee. It's like... I guess I'm kind of a middle-of-the-road guy. Is that funny?
I'll be completely honest, right? I do want to grow my own coffee, so I might end up becoming a coffee purist as I teach myself and as I learn. So I might be. We might. No, get out of here. It's not yours.
So you actually might grow your own coffee. I don't know too much about it.
I want to try it. I really want.
Is it easy to grow?
No.
I mean, I don't hear about people like people that grow their own tomatoes. I'm not really a gardener or anything like that, so I don't really know.
Yeah.
You know, people grow tomatoes, they grow vegetables, but I don't hear about too many people growing their own coffee beans. Like, I hear about people grinding their own coffee beans, but usually they still even order those, you know, or buy them. I think I'm pretty loose with my coffee, which is maybe a disgrace to my name. I should probably, because there's a whole world of coffee I still haven't explored. But I mean, I like coffee. When I was living in Willimantic, there's a coffee shop called Grounded, and I would get like ground coffee there. There was this like one, I forget what it was. I don't think they made it, but it was like bourbon something. It was like this really, really good blend, and I was like making. I was like, oh, it's really good.
I gotta try that. That actually sounds so good.
Check out Grounded in Willimantic. You know, once again, they're not paying us. It's not really an endorsement, but you know, if you ever find yourself in Willimantic, it's kind of out there. But if you know where to look, there's some really cool stuff in Willimantic.
No,
hey,
the entire time
if you want
now.
to pay us, though.
If you want to pay us.
What's the story behind the Two Scrolls song?
Oh, fuck. Jesus. Getting into that. Fuck. So, it's a very silly song, but it was kind of written, actually. I didn't get real. It was written in a kind of dark point in my life. I don't want to say dark, but, you know, it's like... As funny and as silly as it is, it's not necessarily a happy song. I was in college and I was drinking a lot, making an ass of myself, and just like, I mean, some of the lyrics, if you listen to them, they are like direct references to like just drinking too much. Like, I've got a pint lodged in my brain, meaning, you know, I've got like a pint of beer like in my, like making me drunk. It started when I was in college. And I saw, like, two squirrels chasing each other, and I was joking with my roommate, like, I think these two squirrels are gonna fuck. You know? And I was like, it could be the two squirrels are doing it, maybe. So I kind of, like, sat on that. Then it wasn't until, like, another year or two, I was, like, just fucking around on a ukulele, actually. That's when I started writing the song. Ukulele, two squirrels are doing it. So I've actually played it on ukulele a couple times. feeling pretty lonely too, and just being like, oh, look at these squirrels. They're getting it on, but Dave, you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking loser. I'm making fun of myself, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, and like at this point, you know...
And those are always the best songs too, when like you take something that's within yourself and you pull it out, put it on a page, whether it's good or bad, and you just...
With me, it's mostly bad. He's not even arguing. He's like, well, yeah, you know. I mean, the squirrel song is like a solid 5.
But just because it's bad doesn't mean it's bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's it's a part of life.
Yeah, no, I think like music has always been a really good way to express things.
However...
Are you going to get to the Nardwar questions or something?
Where were you the night of June 3rd at approximately 3:30 p.m.? No,
June 3rd of last year?
Wait, no.
Let me see. I'm like big on social media. Let me see.
That wasn't going to be the question.
June 3rd, 2022?
Sure.
Fuck, where was I? Dude, I think I was, let me see. I'm
going to take a wild guess and be like, you were at the Bureks.
Maybe? June 3rd. This is... We'll get to it later.
Okay, alright.
If I can figure out where I was.
Alright,
look up June 3rd was what day? So it was a Friday. Oh!
Dude, we think the same.
Oh, I was playing a show at Red Nawa.
I was so close!
Yeah!
I was so close.
No, it's because I'm looking back at my...
Red Nawa was New Haven, right?
Red Nawa was Middletown. Very special venue.
Yeah.
But no, I'm looking back at my calendar, and actually June 3rd, 2022, I have it marked as Red Nawa. So I think I was playing a show with the Human Fund then.
So it was a show. Okay,
It must have been. Let me, check real quick. Now I'm, like, interested. Like, what show is that?
Dude, I think this is a new segment of the interviews. Just pick a date and have somebody go down the rabbit hole. 3 easy steps. How would you tell somebody to make a bomb-ass folk song?
Don't ask me. Ask Dave. David Rusk, that is. Not me.
David
Is he over there?
Rusk. Yeah, he's in the shadows.
Well, this is my question. This is my interview now, so I'm going to try to answer that.
You can even do an impression of him while you answer it, you know?
Well, you know, you see here, I wrote this song. It's all about being miserable. No. Whenever I try, David comes by and tells me no.
Spot on.
I love you, man.
I love you too, Dave. So anyway, how do you write a song? It's a little different every time, but I'd say the 3 most important things if you want to write a song that means something, whether it's a folk song, a punk song, or what have you. I think the most important thing is that you've got something to say, which sounds kind of generic, but I think, you know, have an idea of some sort, you know, especially because folk, if we're talking about folk music, that's something that's very much driven by lyrics. So it could be like anything. It could be about a breakup. It could be about being angry at your government, being angry at your boss, or being angry at whatever, you know. Or it could even be a happy thing. You could have just like gotten, maybe it's a happy song about your boss. Who knows? Maybe it's not a breakup song, but you just got into a new relationship and you're really excited and you're really happy. I guess the second thing is music, and the music can come before the lyrics.
Yeah.
But the thing with like folk music is it's usually driven, in my experience, mostly driven by the lyrics. So that's why you have like a lot of like folk songs that use very similar chord progressions and such. Like it doesn't mean that it's the same song, because you can do so many different things with it. You can change the timing, you can change the key.
Yeah.
Change like all sorts of things and make it unique to you. Most importantly, I think just have it come from the heart, you know? It all makes sense.
Yeah.
I know I'm on a ton of tangents. Am I good at this, or am I bad at it?
Let's put it this way. It's going to be the longest interview to date, easily. Like, by like 20 times the length of all the other ones. But it's going to be the most informative, the biggest personality of it, other than maybe...
Is he still there?
He's still there. He's in the shadows.
We'll phantom in your mind.
He's just chilling there. Do you want to like look at my Instagram and be like, all right, what the hell was this or something?
All right, what about Meth Sonic?
Meth Sonic. Oh my god. So is it still on that? So I like the first thing I posted on Instagram was a poorly drawn picture of Sonic. I didn't make it.
It was the classic Sonic meme.
It was kind of like very Sonic adjacent. It wasn't Sonic himself. But it was like Sonic adjacent, you know, like done in like MS Paint. It said Sonic says you don't need meth to go fast. Which I think is a very good message. You know, we're not out here to be like, hey, kids, do like dangerous drugs and stuff. Man, you don't need that, you know?
Mm-hmm. You don't need caffeinated to be fascinated.
Oh! Yo, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Pete. Can we give a big round of applause to this guy right here?
Yeah,
you know?
applaud me.
CT Sets, you know. Thank you for organizing the show. Thank you for having me on here. I love this shit.
Since like the first concert I ever went to, I've always been so excited every time I saw you on a lineup. Like, same thing with other Davids, bro. It's incredible every time.
I'd like to play more shows with David, and Will Cody was also phenomenal. He's another
we might even
guy.
just straight up do a part 2 to this exact.
That could be cool. That could be cool.
Thank you.
Stuff
Thank
too
you.
much
Thank
more.
you. Thank you. The audience.
Thank you. Thank you, audience, for everything. Keep supporting CT Music.
What he said.
All right. Be well.